No, there are different variation. I can show you actually more if you guys want. So from my back testing, you can see, copy this, edit it, copy. I can show some tech, I guess. Let's show some tech. Let's reveal some tech. Alright, so 1 AM. I do notice from my back testing a lot also is that the second hedge wins quite a bit. So I was thinking if you only take second hedge, only taking second hedge, and for my settings, second hedge is, let me go back to my settings, 8, 2, 7, 4. So this is my setting. Second hedge is 7 TP points and 8 points stop loss. So yeah. So let's say if you only take second hedge, meaning in a chart view, only second hedge would look something like this. So this is the long trade. This is the hedge trade. You don't take the long trade, right? It's just there to show where you want, where you need to enter the hedge trade pretty much. But if you don't take the long trade from the 4 AM, right? Delete that. You only have this trade set up. That's pretty much what this means. Only taking the hedge trade. And that's a 7 to 8. That's a 0.88 RR. So you win 7. You lose 8. So let's see for this month. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, so you got 9 wins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 losses. That's a 9 to 14. That's a 64% win rate, right? That's positive. I think so I did the math here. If you also risking 800 on the losers, I think on this trade you get around $3,200. Risking 800 and gaining 7. Forgot how I calculated it. You guys just gotta trust me. Oh wait, maybe here 5. Yes. So 5 contracts here. If you're risking 800 like you are on this trade, like minus 800, right? So you're risking 800. That's 5 contracts. So you're risking 800 to make 700, right? And so you won 9 times with the $700, and you lost 5 times with the 800.
I'm very nervous.
Oh, so it's quite even here. But if you go to this month, let's say if you only use the second hedge trade, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 wins. You know what? I'll just put it here. 13 wins. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 losses. With this same RR, why didn't it change? Here. Oh no. I switched, sorry. 13 and 4. So in this month you would have made, yes, 5,900. This is also what I found out in my back testing of January towards March, that there were a lot more hedge winners. And if you only take the hedge, hedge trades, it increase. But like, of course, some days you don't get a trade. So the only because it went up to the TP of the long trade. So yeah, you don't get those trades. So yeah, that's a little something that I figure out, but it needs testing. So we'll see. Yep. Welcome. Well, I can put out another idea for your guys' testing if you want. So the original Firebird is time and volume. So at a certain time, usually you find the volume. But I was thinking if you can incorporate, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Robinhood, that you use ranges to trade the Robinhood. Do you think second hedge wins more because of Judas swing? I don't really know all that tech, the Judas swing, but yes, I'm aware that there's some sort of Judas swing, but quite new to trading, so it's just what I found from data, and I guess it can correspond to Judas swing, but it might correspond there. So yeah, it's something for backtesting. But another thing that I've tested for myself is, yeah, like Robinhood trading ranges. So at a certain time and range, this is what I tested so far using the same Robinhood concept. So you have the same ranges. I don't know. This is what I found for myself that worked for the past month. I've been actually working on this, so you guys get to witness it. From 9 p.m. EST to 3 p.m. EST, and you for my settings, right, which is this 28 and 78. What I do is I put it whatever hits first after the range, top or bottom, I don't care. I just enter which one goes in first. So in this case, this was today, by the way. In this case, I go in here with my settings. It can be someone other people's settings, but I'm testing out. And yeah, quick win. So this is what I'm testing. It's been giving me quite good results from the past month. I quite like this more because I don't know if I'm too comfortable with just volume and time. I feel like it's a bit random, or maybe not. I don't know. So I was thinking maybe if you do the same thing as Robinhood, have a range, have a set. So it's so like when the time comes, it's somewhere here. Just set the limit loss, limit and limit order for it to come in. So yeah, if you see it here, it's coming close to the bottom. So you go for the bottom one. I don't care about the EMAs. I just go for the one that hits hits first, whatever side. That is what I'm testing right now, and I guess I can show the result of if I can find. I don't see the chat at the moment. I'm trying to. Right. So here's what I've tested for as far back as I could have went. It's, yeah. It has, this is the win rate? I think that's the win rate. 2% from 26th of February to 28th. What I do is, okay, so what I'm testing out also, I literally am just stress testing this Firebird to the limit, I swear. So what my idea was, yes, to enter at this low, right? Enter. And then wherever it finishes, previous day highs or lows. I don't know if it's no, it's not previous day's high or low. It's for Robinhood, it's like the night ranges overnight. Asia range, I think. Right? Don't correct me if this is in, yeah, so it's 9 p.m. EST to 3 a.m. EST. I think it's Asia range. So yeah. So my idea of this strat of you guys is yeah, to enter on the break of whatever range. It can do two things or three things actually, I guess. It can bounce back to the other side, or it can break the range, right? But that's where you have the hedge. That's where you have the hedge. For it to go to the bottom side. But of course it can break a bit and then come back to its range. It can happen, but in my testing, yeah, not that much. But of course the range can be tested. Like you guys can maybe find another range that's more suitable or works well. Like anyone here can do that. Just like Robinhood, because I think in Robinhood you guys have in there they have like few ranges, like the New York range, the London range, or the Asia range, something like that. So you guys can have fun testing it out. What I do here also on the Gantt is what worked for me. I know it's kind of random, but it's at 0.98, 0.02. So yeah, that's where I enter at 0.2 and 0.98. Someone's mic is on. Sorry. I don't know to you. Maybe Mark can. Is Mark around? Here's Mark. So yeah. So what I would enter on one of the range. So for example, down here. That's where it hits first, right? And then what I do is right at the next minute candle, I go back in. You would not believe it. But I would go back in and take the second trade. And yeah, that's what I back tested it. That's what got me these results so far. And honestly, it works quite, I don't know, like a lot of times it works because you can get the continuation of the trend, or it just goes back down. But from here, what I back tested is if my first trade wins, I go for the second one. But if the first trade lose, I don't go for the second one. And in total, 28th, I think today's 28th, right? Today is 28th. I'm so confused with the New York time. How do you get the go short, or are these manual? Oh yeah. Yes. Sorry, these are manual because on the bot you can't set like on the bot it only activates by time. So you can't really set these by time. But I've taken the Tuesday trade actually on this, and it worked out. Tuesday. I think Tuesday. So for example here, Tuesday. These are a bit tricky and you gotta be quick on your trade. So it just shot right up. But yeah, I don't know, I'm still testing it. But I think it's a concept, like to have a range and to enter on the breakout or the rebound. So I think it can work. Because I don't know about the time and volume, I guess it is working, but maybe I'm more comfortable with some sort of price structure action. So this can be something that I'm looking at right now. And yeah, for the last month, if I have followed it, I would have, yeah, 800. Also risking the same, right? Quite heavily, to be honest. 800, but you can see my first trade, I haven't lost like 2 days in a row or something. Kind of safe. I don't know. Yeah, it definitely needs more testing and some work. But the idea is that your winning days are equal to your loser days, so it's not too bad. And yeah, quite good. And yeah, this is around the win rate. So yeah, if you guys want, you can test it out. Test out more ranges, more time you can find. Also, yeah, that's the tech. Like, any questions? Anything? If I went too fast or if it's even understandable, I don't know. Like I've got, so the 0.98 is basically putting the order before it hits the line. Exactly. Yeah. I don't know. Are you familiar with Robinhood? The strategy, Robinhood? Now, can you show the indicator? Oh, I think, I hope they have it pinned on the Robinhood channel. uh, the Robinhood channel. So it pretty much draws the high and the low of the time you put there, right? I think it should be in the Robinhood channel. And if you have questions, I can show you how to set this up. But I guess it's kind of, yes, you can choose long or short in the TA, but you can't choose like the set entry. You can only choose the time entry. So for this, it doesn't really work. The TA, unfortunately. Who knows? Maybe in the future, if it's profitable, it can be something. Wink. But yeah, I quite like the idea of the range play. Quite good. And I don't know, there could be more settings actually. Like you can use other settings for this. Yeah, not just my settings. Yeah. Yeah, I think it should be pinned on the Robinhood settings, and you go here, you just change the range time. It pretty much just, yeah, draws out. Yeah, you're welcome, man. Well, I'm just pretty much pitching up all my ideas here, so you guys can spread around and backtest for yourself, and maybe someone else will find some gems also, you know. Yeah, if market moves quickly, to be honest, like on trading, sorry, TraderVate. I don't know what you use, TraderVate or no, Rhythmic, Ninja. Well, I think on Ninja Trader, Mark has a tool that's is like a click trader or something, where you just click on the chart and it just sets the orders. And I think you just need to set the ATM. Oh, that doesn't work for you? Well, we'll have to look into that. Yeah, it's just still new. Yeah. Wait, I want to check Phoenix settings. Settings, it's here. Yeah, no worries. I hope, yeah, to unlock something new and maybe we'll find something all together again. 249. 4, 9. Yeah, so you can really test this out to max. I want to show you guys something also, just for another thought. Let's say at 6 a.m. No, sorry, 1 a.m. 1 a.m. 1 a.m. 1 a.m. Let's say on a day like this, like a trend day, you can try to catch a lot of it. So if we're using Phoenix's settings, let's say at the open, also by the way, in my opinion, 7.5 and 8 stop loss is quite a good spot for stop losses and works well. But yeah, let's say Phoenix settings. Let's follow his settings here, yeah, guys. First win here on the 1 a.m. Next, you enter right next to the next minute candle, like that. You just follow the trend. 725 again. Bada bing, bada boom. Again, next open candle. Bada bing, bada boom. And yeah, a lot of the days in London, it's quite trendy. Sky's the limit. Trade, right? But it's something also. And if it goes down, right? Oh, here's an example. Yes. Right on. Let's say you enter here. 7.5 on Oko at the tick. 7.5. You go downtrend. 7.5. And the rule is, well, not a rule. I'm just like, I was just testing it out because I'm curious. Is whichever side wins, you just flip and go follow the trend, follow that side. So the candle closes on this candle on the 1 minute. You enter on the other candle going downwards. Just follow, because it was a hedge win, right? So it's down. So you just follow that. And yeah, take that trade. So something like you can take, I don't know, 2-3 trades of this and you're best with. I don't know how well it is on New York because it's such a volatile, like, market moves too fast. But here on London, I feel like a scalper. Just getting 7.5 over something. It can work, but it needs testing. But yeah, that's the other tech. Do that, we just need the FB to toggle between long and short. Yes, actually, yes. So, for example, here you got the TP, it's at 231. Then you just have to change your bot into 232, enter. And yeah, let it do it. But it's just in theory. I've not done this before and I've not tested before. Don't hit it up on a PA, and unless you win, then do hit it. Send it to me. Okay. So yeah, that's just very much in theory. Because I know a lot of the London days, it's like, it's yeah, it's like you wish you could have caught more, right? It's always like that. But just go for the base hits, take the win, get out. But what can I say? Because I'm not perfect. I'm new. I'm new to this trading stuff. So yeah, but I've just been testing stuff out. You could set up a trailing stop to trigger once the TP area hit. They're trailing on this? I think there is. What am I doing? I don't think. Oh, on Ninja, right? But I don't think it would work on the hedges. No. I think that's the next feature that the dev is trying to put in the TA. But they want to first iron out all the entry stuff. Yeah, I think it is a feature they want to add, but they want to do all the ironing out of the entries because some entries don't have stop losses or profit take. Yeah, I mean, the thing about trailing is like I think it's better to just take the base hits for the day rather than trailing. I don't know. You could be trailing a lot, but then you have to make a lot because of the consistency rule of Apex, for example. So you don't want to win too much, or you would have to win more every day, or that same amount every day. So I think having like this base hit, and like that's why I like the idea of just having the two per day. I'm done. So it's at least consistent. So Apex can't do shit. But yeah. Yeah, the 2 trigger without stop loss. Yeah, it's scary. Like I've heard like other people having that, and luckily I haven't had that. And I was able to wake up with my account still there. So I don't know. I think someone had it in. I really thought that it was something to do with the New York time and the volatility, but someone I think had the problem today in London. So then that just rules out my thought. Right. But yeah. Yeah, it would be great to find something like Profo, maybe something in New York. I don't know what work. 8:30. It looks like the new version on the FB lets you choose long short, so you test your Robin Hood by waiting for price hit Asian range, then set. But the thing is, you don't know if it hits that in the next minute, because it can do some weird things. Because you know, like one minute candle can have like this length, and you don't know. It might have shot way past your entry or something, right? Like this one. So for example, yeah, like for example, you're here, and here's the next minute, and it already triggers your entry here. And so yeah, if you wait for the next minute, you'll be entering somewhere here, which is yeah, not the same. You have to, I think you just have to do it manually. Honestly, I was able to do it manually on my phone. on TraderBait, I just put in the price. So for example, like I literally did this on my phone. I had my ATM set, and I just copied this price number on my phone, and I put it on the the stop limit. And yeah, my ATM had these settings already, and then I copied the price on the stop level for my hedge entry. Put the hedge ATM settings. And I caught that on the Tuesday, which was the day where it freaking flew past. And I got slipped, but I slipped in profit though. I slipped $100 in profit. Where is it? This one. My hedge slipped up on profit, like 100 or something. I mean, I can't complain, but if it went the other way, I don't know. For your London session, Robin Hood, it was a short today. Can you confirm price was? Robin Hood. It was a short. This looks like a long to me. But I'm not sorry. Robin Hood is yeah, the time is here. If you change it to New York time. Yeah, short is from top side, but it hit the bottom side first. So that's so you go counter, you hit it back in the range. It hit. You got the P. Yeah. Ah. Yeah, I think you need to adjust the time. But anyways, as you can see, it kind of ranges. So well, for my setting, maybe you guys can find a better setting, but I just did it as an example. But yeah, the more time this line hits the range, it's like a stronger range, so it's quite good. For example, here it respected the range, so you can do something with this. I feel you can have a fixed TP and stop loss. Unlike Robinhood, Robinhood is like you target the other side of the range, and so the range can vary from time to time, which means your stop losses varies from time to time, so your size also varies. But if you have a fixed range settings like we already have in the Firebird, yeah, 16 for 16, 2 double hedges are negative because I'm using my normal 9 con. 2 double hedges are negative. But that's great win rate, man. Congrats. Lovely, lovely. Hope you bring it to 20 out of 20. I don't know how many times you're trading today. But great. Great stuff. Yeah. 3 more to go. Yes, 19. Yeah, you have 19th. Right. This is your settings, right? Yeah, great. How much are you up now? Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, 3. You can take it. You can take a tank too. Like, it's still well within the profit, right? So yeah, guys, like this, like Phoenix has this setting, and he's doing this thing. You guys can follow along in our. You guys can follow along with our the Firebird channel, the strategy. But I'm just showing you guys. Like, Firebird is how I see it is usually just using the same concept of long and hedge, and you can apply it maybe with some of your already have some models, and you can just apply it as your entry. This, and who knows, it might boost your profits. So yeah, that's that in a nutshell. Hope it was Formal? Guys.